You know, when it comes, I think that I've gotten to where it's easier for me to experience thought as a happening, something that comes and goes. But I think where I still really identify is in sensation. It's a lot harder for me to feel a sensation and not feel identified as a body that is feeling a sensation. And then that leads into, you know, fear of future sensations. I mean, in the sense of there's something that needs protecting because it could get sick, it could get hurt. Um, so there's like a quickening around that, you know, I'm better at thoughts kind of coming and going. And sometimes I mean, quite often I do get caught up in them, but afterwards I don't feel the tightness of identification there as much. But the sensation, that experiencing not being attached to that is quite a challenge for me.
How do you know when you're attached? It's because you feel a certain way, right? It makes you feel a certain way.
Yeah, I mean, I have said, you know, okay, who is this sensation occurring to, you know, and try to take that path, but and then who is that? And yeah, I can kind of feel that expansion, but then I'm still have the fear of the potential of you know, hurt or something.
So here's a provisional teaching for you.
Mm.
Provisional teaching is that there's no problem with Jimmy being attached. Allow Jimmy to be attached. You're not,
Okay.
and then you can say there's never really any attachment. Just an appearance, the body mind called Jimmy, apparently appearing to be attached. That's happening. That's okay. There's never any real attachment. What you are is never attached. It's always unattached. It's always asanga. Asanga means unattached. Remember, sangha means association or grouping together or attachment, and asanga means unattached. What the true nature, what you are, is ever unattached. The I am is always shining brightly, unattached, free. It's everywhere, all pervading, is what you are, Jimmy. And the body mind might get a bit attached here based on its conditioning and unattached there. But what you are is unattached. So Jimmy can do what he likes, provisionally. So play with that, experiment with that. Realize that Jimmy's attached. Jimmy's het up. Jimmy's caught up. But there's an aspect of you. And allow him in. Allow him in. Feel. Allow him to feel. Allow him to be attached. And then notice as you allow him in, there's a part of you that's never attached to it. Have you ever had that kind of experience before where you've had a deep emotion, deep feeling, and you're feeling it, you know? Often it happens with tears or depression, where people are really unhappy, they're sobbing and crying. And at the same time, and they are unhappy, and at the same time, they're fine. It's absolutely fine. That's this sort of innate intuitive wisdom, discernment, viveka. It's always fine. Whatever's happening, it's all good. It's always been good. Spiritually speaking, this is for spiritual types, not for materialistic types. It's always been good. It's good now, and it always will be good. Why don't you have a play with that?